Hi guys, it's Destiny. I am here with an update on my Christmas in July project stash smash. So I wanted to share all the projects I made from one of the paper pads that I smashed, which this is the paper pad that I chose to smash. It's a 6x6 paper pad. So all of this was from a 6x6 paper pad, with the exception I did pull in some things, these cut aparts mainly. To, you know, whatever. Anyway, but otherwise, this was all from this 6x6 paper pad. It did come with 60 sheets, and these are the scraps that I have left. So, I mean, I even have a decent amount of scraps, but a lot of them are these really, really tiny ones, which I don't even know what I could do with. I have some larger ones, but like this one's directional, so I don't really know. Anyway, I'm considering it smashed. I do have another 6x6 paper pad of the same one, because as you can see, I got it on clearance from Hobby Lobby for $174, so I grabbed 2 of them. So I guess I will just keep maybe just some of the larger scraps or things that are more usable. I'll keep it in like a little baggie with the other one. Anyway, let me show you everything that I made. So I'll just, start with the little things first. Like I'm mainly prepping for my craft fair. If I was gonna do Christmas stuff anyway, I was like, okay, I'm just gonna do craft fair stuff. So, okay, I made a bunch of these just little Post-it note holders. So I was able to make 42 of these Post-it note holders from this paper. So I followed a tutorial from Carolina from Carolina's Crafts, so I will link that below, so you can go check that out. I'll also link all the stuff I use, like the magnets, the glue, the sticky notes. But yeah, so I just made a bunch of these in like all sorts of different patterns and anyway, so nothing too exciting with that, but that'll be good. That's a good chunk of stuff done for my craft fair. This is just like one random clipboard that I made with that paper, but I think that turned out cute. This is just random. I got these tags from Michael's on clearance. They're wooden tags. I got them for $2 on clearance, and I was just like, oh, I wonder if I should like make this into a little tag or an ornament or something. I don't know. I was just messing around with it. I want to embellish it a little bit more, maybe, I don't know, but whatever, I made that, okay? And then I made a couple of Hershey Nugget packs. Let's see. So, yeah, cute. Again, I will link the tutorial that I follow down below. This one is also from Carolina. So yeah, I just liked to decorate the front and the back of the paper, and then I staple mine before I put my pattern paper down. But yeah, I was able to make 8 of these Hershey Nugget packs, and these do not expire until, I want to say May. I have it written down in the bag that I'm keeping all of those in, so they're good until then. And then these are, I don't really know what to call these, to be honest, but I had this idea to make these little ornament gift card holders. So I just die cut out a bunch on this pattern paper, and then these are little pockets, obviously, and they do fit a gift card. And then I included a little tag in all of them where you could write a little note, like to and from, and you can put it in the top pocket. It's a little hard to get it in the pocket the first time. So you could do the top pocket for the tag, and then do your gift card below. Oh, tag right there, gift card right there, something like that. So yeah, I was able to make 11 of these, and I don't know how these will do at a craft fair, but it was just an idea I had, so I figured I would do it. And this used up a lot of paper too, because these are pretty big, right? So then I did the front and the back But yeah, I thought that these would be cute. And I am going to have these, like I'm gonna get one of those little mini Christmas trees from the Dollar Tree and have these displayed, like hanging on the Christmas tree with like, I'm gonna have a couple examples with the gift cards in them so that people know. I'm not sure what to charge for these. I was thinking $2, but let me know what you guys think. I did an eyelet, some ribbon, the paper, somewhere between $2 to $3. So that's what I was thinking for those. Let me know what you guys think. I've literally never done a craft fair. So my craft fairs that are coming up, I'm doing 3. One is in the beginning of October, one's in the end of October, which is a 2-day. And then I'm doing one in the beginning of December. Well, that's all I'm signed up for right now. Maybe that'll change. I'm not sure. But then I was able to make these 6 mini notebooks, which I think they turned out so cute. So this is where I did pull in paper from, let's get this out of the way. I did pull in some other paper. So the cut aparts is, and then some of the like ephemera little bits that I put inside. But yeah, the cut aparts are from, they're actually from the Cartabella Vintage Christmas, and they, I thought, matched really well with the Hobby Lobby Vintage Christmas. So I will flip through these really quick. And these are cute. I did these a little different. So instead of wrapping the chipboard, I actually liked how like the craft colored chipboard looked. So instead I just rounded the corners and put my paper on there, and I think it looks really cute. And it was nice because it saved a lot of time not having to wrap them all. Okay, so this one is May You Never Be Too Old to Search the Skies on Christmas Eve. Okay. They all have like a little vellum sheet, 10 pieces of paper, and then I just used random stuff I had. This is cut aparts from that same collection from Echo Park. This is just random, like from like a Vicky Booten Christmas thing I had. They all have tags on the inside, just like an extra journal card. This is ephemera from the collection kit that I got from Hobby Lobby. That's from Vintage Christmas. So I used some of those. Just more tags, which I put them on white cardstock so they were a little thicker. And then, yeah, this ephemera is kind of weird because it's like shiny, but whatever. And then a tag. And then I just did like a little half doily like sheet thing that I had. Okay, so that's that one. This one is Be Filled with the Magic of Christmas. Just has more little goodies in the pockets, tags. So yeah, I thought getting 6 mini notebooks in addition to all the other projects that I was able to make was pretty dang good. So I was happy with that. And yeah, I love making these little mini notebooks. I don't know how well these will sell at craft fairs. I'm also gonna list these in my Etsy shop, but I don't know. I love this one because I love this stripe. May your days be merry and bright. They all have this little vellum sheet. Goodies. So yeah, like I said, I've got a whole nother one of these that I'm not sure what I'll want to do with. I guess I'll see how, you know, certain things do at my first craft fair, and then maybe just make more. Like these were a nice project because yes, it used a lot of paper, but I got the paper for pretty cheap and I had so much of it that I was kind of like, I'll do it just to experiment, see how it goes. It's Christmas in your heart that makes magic in the air. So yeah, I just have so much random Christmas, like ephemera and stuff like that. So I was just trying to use some of it up, you know? Give the people extra goodies like these. This is from like a papery pack from Vicki Boutin, so I just cut it down to fit in there. It's so interesting because those collection kits from Hobby Lobby, the paper, I didn't use the paper, right? I used a 6x6 paper, which is good. It's decent. It's like 65 weight, I think. But in the collection kits, they're like copy paper. But the ephemera was so thick. Like I didn't, it's just like, anyway. Oh my gosh. Whoops. I just realized 2 of these pages got put in upside down. Oh well. I panicked because I thought maybe I did the whole thing upside down, but it looks like it was just those 2 pages. Whoopsie. So it was fun because I know I've been doing a lot of like cutesy Christmas and pink Christmas. So did I do this one yet? I don't think I did. So this one is Happy Holidays. But this paper was really pretty actually. Like I loved this sheet. And I will link the tutorial that I followed originally from Carolina. I mean, by this point, I just know how to do it, but she has a great tutorial on how she does this size of notebooks, but I obviously, you know, didn't wrap it and I rounded the corner, so that's pretty much the only difference. But anyway, that was everything that I made using this 6x6 paper pad. So I feel like I got a lot out of that, and so I'm excited about that. And I am excited to have smashed another paper pad that I chose. I'm feeling successful. I'm feeling a little burnt out of Christmas. I cannot lie to you, but I'm excited because next month the Paper Stash Smash Challenge is going to be Halloween. So yay, I'm excited about that. Anyway, comment below and let me know what project was your favorite. Also, please let me know if you've done craft fairs. Give me all your tips because I've never done them, and help me with prices. Like bringing these to craft fairs, I'm not sure what to charge for these. I don't know. And then same with these. $1 is not enough. I was thinking somewhere between $2 to $3. I don't know. I just don't know. Let me know what you think. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye.